Hey everyone, this is recorded after the shave. At the end of the video, I mention Shannon soap's labels and them not being waterproof. I ended up speaking with Shannon about this because if you notice here, there's a little bit of smudging on the label of the splash. And I assumed incorrectly that it was the water that was doing so. However, in speaking with Shannon over at Shannon Soaps, she told me that was the oils. Because I did store this against other splashes, it's quite possible that I didn't quite clean the bottle and some of the oil from a different splash got on here and made that run. Same with here, I have to put the splash on. I was kind of rubbing this a little bit. You see that later on in the video. So it is very possible, probable, in fact, that it's the oils that caused the rubbing and the running there and the label as well, because I did have some splash still on my hands when I did this. So I want to put that out there. It is the oils that are making the labels kind of run and not water. They are indeed waterproof labels. So I was incorrect. Thank you, Shannon, for correcting me on that one so I can put the correct information out there as well. Now, on with the shave. Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. This evening, I am going to be using Shannon Soaps. This is an exclusive to the razor company, as you can see there. This is the Inspirazone de Lusso in the Chupacabra base, which I think is just their normal, regular goat milk base, which is absolutely fantastic. Has the same little rivet stickers on here. That's just really cool. Now, I will say that Jason did send this to me, so I did not buy this soap, although I was going to. Until he told me he was sending it to me. One thing I will say with the pour, it's kind of messy on the sides there. So that's, I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I like Shannon soaps. I think they're really, really good. So I will buy more Shannon soaps, but that pour, kind of a little bit, not that hard. So we're just gonna wet the face. So that's the only negative I can really say as far as the soap is concerned. The scent is a beautiful aquatic. I don't recall the scent notes, I just looked it up, but I've already forgotten. So I'll put those in the little pop-up right here. The brush this evening is my Craving Shaving Soothsayer with a 26mm Duro knot. Oh man, the scent is amazing. Just absolutely fantastic. Whipped up in the copper Captain Choice bowl. It's kind of one of my go-to bowls at home. Man, I'm just enjoying the scent. Just smells really good. Whipped up really easily as well. Just super, super fast. I think my sink is, maybe not, hold on. And the razor this evening is going to be the Karve Christopher Bradley with a Rod George Catacomb, I can't remember if this is a 2 or 3 handle. I'm using the D plate with a brand new Gillette Nasset. I've never used an Nasset blade before. So we'll see how it goes. Can't even feel the blade. I know it's in here. Did I put the D on? It's the D plate. Thought I had more blade feel. There we go. There we go. All right, so if you watched the video I did with Barrister Man's 42 on Towel Day, you know that my wife and I have been in this house just over a year at this point. You know, one of the fun things about putting in or building a home is you get to put in a yard. You know, landscape, make everything level. Put in the sprinkling system for those areas that have those. Put down topsoil, because our soil in this area is absolute garbage. And then either seed or put down sod. Well, we went for the easy method and put down sod. And today was the first time we were able to mow our yard. It's been in for a couple weeks. We mowed the yard. Well, I should say my oldest, who's now able to do that, he did a good chunk of it. I did around the edges, kind of making that little line so we could turn the mower around and everything. We have trees in our backyard as well that we planted, so I went on the trees, the tree rings. So he was able to do that. And I tell you, I hate yard work. Watching him mow the yard, oh man, that's so good. That was so good. Going, I don't have to mow the whole lawn anymore. It's no longer my sole responsibility to mow my yard. Thank you. Having kids is good. And not just for the chores, before you get any negative comments. I didn't have kids just so they could do the stuff around the house I don't want to do. That's just a bonus. But it's nice. Now it looks, you know, it's nice and short. The grass is getting to the point where it's seeding. We're just getting that little top parts on there, on the top of the grass blades, that you can tell if you let go a bit longer, it's gonna start putting out seed, which is not a bad thing, especially when you put in sod. You have to go for all freaking actually cut it. Because it has to take root. Once it does that, you know, you can't walk on it for a little bit. You gotta kind of treat it gingerly. But we're able to mow. We're no longer having to water multiple times a day, every single day, which is nice because I live in a desert. Not like Arizona desert, but desert. Blade is doing pretty well. I can't feel it, and I don't know if that's because I haven't used the D plate for a little bit, but not a lot of blade feel with the D. I mean, there is some blade feel, but not a ton. So, and it's a comfortable shave. It's not bad. I just prefer a little bit more blade feel. I did have I was borrowing the E-plate. I think the E would be a sweet spot for daily driver for me. I did send that back to its rightful owner. That was a hard thing to send back, because it works so well. Though the D's are not doing too bad. The soap, it's Shannon's. It's performing very well. The scent's fantastic. Highly recommend this scent. It is just, it's, oh. Like I said, I'll put the scent notes pop up earlier, but it's a nice aquatic, it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. We know the splash is with this one. I do have the splash as well. I haven't used it, nor have I used the soap yet. This is my first use of the soap. And in true Shannon soap form, performs exceptionally well. Smells great. Really easy to whip up a nice lather. I would say it's a hidden gem, but I think more people are starting to use this now because of CDB. I know I am. I've seen it and I've been intrigued by a lot of the scents, but I just never pulled the trigger in getting one. But I'm glad I finally got one. Now I have two. Hey, in my opinion, this is better than Slick Pajamas. And I like Slick Pajamas. It's a very nice tobacco scent, tobacco flower scent on Slick Pajamas. So just think this is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Wow. All right, so we're gonna finish off with a little bit of witch hazel. We'll drain the sink here. A little bit of that coconut water. Really, with this, I can get by with witch hazel. The immediate post is fantastic. Now, the splash, another thing, I don't like round bottles. Personal preference, I don't like round bottles, they're harder to store. And look at that space. And you can tell this is not used. There's the seal still. I wish there was a little bit more in there for what you get. But it is, and the label apparently is not waterproof. I did not know that. But mine's kind of leaked a little bit there. So, not a waterproof label. Yeah, that was pristine earlier. So not waterproof. Again, minor things. Nice restrictor. I'm nitpicking with the label and the fill amount. It is not alcohol based, as I mentioned. It's witch hazel, glycerin fragrance. So I didn't really need to put on witch hazel. Oh well. Ooh, that does not sound exactly like the soap, but it's a very, very nice compliment. That smells really good. Now let's see if I can find it. It's 3.3 ounces or 100 milliliters. Yeah, I mean, you can just see that. It's now, yeah, it's smudging with my hands. So, again, minor thing, not a waterproof label, on a splash. You'd think that's where you want a waterproof label. But I think, nope, this is also not waterproof. You can see a little smudge there now. So no waterproof labels with Shannon's. I did not know that. But again, I'm nitpicking because the soap is fantastic. Anyway, that's enough for me, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully the non-waterproof labels does not dissuade you from using Shannon's, because it is really, really good stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all next time.